Hey folks, Austin Manning out here at Johnson RV, your home for premium pre-owned motorhomes. Today we're going to look at a 2015 GreyHawk from Jayco. So here we have it. Again, this is a 2015 from Jayco. This is their GreyHawk series, and this particular model is the 29ME, which has some definite talking points in the GreyHawk family. First off, you know, anytime you're looking at a Jayco Class C, probably the best thing about Jayco Class Cs is this right here. This is they do this better than everybody else. This is a one-piece seamless fiberglass front cap, which means that you have a solid fiberglass shell for that whole front cap there. There's no seams anywhere for water to peel apart those seams and then moisture to seep into your coach. On Class Cs, this is a big problem spot traditionally. Jayco said, let's take that problem out of the equation, and that's how they did it. They gave you a one-piece seamless fiberglass front cap. Really impressive. Now your GreyHawks are going to come on the E450 chassis from Ford, so you've got lots and lots of power to take you down the highway. We're looking at a V10 Triton series engine from Ford. You will note this compartment right here has access to our generator. You get a nice Cummins Onan generator. It's a 4,000 watt. What I like about that is they put that as far away from your bedroom as possible. Bedroom's in the back there, generators all the way up at the front. We have a color infused fiberglass side on here. This looks like full body paint. It's actually color infused fiberglass. Jayco did that, so no matter how you keep this coach, if you're parking it outside a lot with exposure, it's not going to discolor your fiberglass. It's kind of a cool idea from them. We've got a couple different slide outs here. We've got one up in the front here that's going to expand, give us a little bit more space in the living room, which you'll see when we go on the inside. Fuel fill, really easy to access right here, and then of course right below that, really easy access to both our gray and our black water dump station right there. Now the 29ME gives you quite a bit of storage. Got this compartment door locked, but that's okay because the other two are unlocked. This is an impressive model for getting you storage. You'll be able to see that storage space from here. So you have 3-point access on this pass-through storage. So the whole back end here is nothing but storage possibilities. So you've got access from both sides, as long as the doors are unlocked, and as well as the back. So you can pack this thing full, and if you need something that's stuck in the middle there, just open up the back door or vice versa. On either side there, you've got access to it. That's a pretty cool feature. Towing, we're rated for 5,000 pounds. So if you're bringing a little car or something like that, maybe bringing some toys with you, you've got it. We've got a rear slide out, which is going to give us a nice sized bedroom in the back there, which we'll check out again once we go inside. And right now I've got our patio awning set up. One thing that Jayco does, which is pretty cool with their awnings, you'll notice I just walked right underneath this. Their arms on their awnings actually go up with the awning as it goes out. So you got a nice clearance. Nobody wants to be running through the campsite and nail their head on the arm there, which traditionally would be closer to down here. Perfect level to nail your forehead on. So they took that out of the equation, they raised it up high. We do have keyless entry on the door here, so you can program a 4-digit code on there if you want to leave your keys in the coach. Maybe you're going for a hike and you got a couple different people, leave the keys with somebody else, you don't want to bring them with you. That's kind of a nice thing to have, just a 4-digit code, easy access in and out of the coach. Let's take a look at the inside. The outside looks pretty good. So here we are inside. Again, we're on a Ford chassis, so we've got you know, the standard Ford front end there. We do have touchscreen up in the front there for doing our radio, doing our navigation functions. That's also going to be a nice big display for our backup camera and our side view cameras. We have cameras on both sides that are activated with our turn signals. It's a nice longer coach, so looking down the side there, making sure that you have nobody in the blind spot. Those side view cameras are going to come in handy. Now just past the cockpit there is our living room. We've got dinette on one side. Jayco, one thing that's really cool about Jayco, anywhere that you can put a butt in a Jayco, there's a seat belt. I like that. Safety's always been big for them. They've been a family-owned company for a very long time, and safety has always been a big key factor for them. So your dinette, traditionally, you might only have a couple on the front facing. You actually have 4 belted passenger seats over here. This, of course, is going to make for an extra sleep space. It's on a swivel lock system, so you just turn, unlock it, push that straight down, cushions come in, boom, you've got a sleep space. On the opposite side of our living room, we have a nice sized couch that also has belted passenger seats on both sides. And then of course this will also make out for a sleeper, and it's not a traditional jackknife where it would just kind of fold flat and give you a really small sleep space. This actually comes out in a couple different movements, and then the back folds down, gives you a nice full-size bed. If you really do need extra sleep spaces, of course we're in a Class C, so we have this big open cab over area here, which is going to make for a nice extra sleep space. You could pack 10 grandkids up there. Maybe not 10, but it gives you a really nice, very long sleep space. It could also handle adult-sized people pretty well. Now, one of the other things that Jayco does better than most on their front cap area here is they do a solid sidewall construction. So your sidewall runs all the way from the back all the way to the tip of that curve there. That's all one solid piece. It's not two different pieces bolted together. So if you are sleeping a bunch of people up here, you've got a 750-pound capacity that you can put in this cab over area, which is really impressive. The industry standard is closer to about 350 to 400 pounds. So Jayco gives you 750. That's a lot. Tells you a little bit about how well that front area is constructed. Moving past the living room, we walk into our galley. We have a nice curved galley here. We get an actual oven. We've got a little 3-burner stove here with built-in backsplash. We got a nice size microwave up top here. It's a little bit better than cooking in a little shoebox size microwave. We have solid surfaces throughout our kitchen. This is, I believe they call this the J-Stone for Jayco. We've got a double sink. It's going to make doing dishes a little bit easier on the road. And of course, you've got 2 different covers for that. So you can still use one side, have prep area, or cover them both up and just have more usable counter space. Looking at storage in here, we've got a little pantry area there. We've got some overhead. These are pretty deep too. They go all the way back to the sidewall there. Bunch of storage underneath there. Nice big slide open drawer underneath your oven for all the pots and pans. Now right past the entrance here, we have nice hallway closet storage. And then of course we've got all of our controls kind of centrally located, really easy to access right by the door. So we have controls for our inverter, our generator, all our tank monitors, our slide room controls right there. And of course we are in the GreyHawk, which is the upper level trim on Jayco's Class C. So we get some extra goodies as well. Things like auto leveling systems right there. We got a nice power awning, controls right by the door. We've got LED lighting for that awning. We've got a Norcold auto 3-way fridge right here. So you have separate fridge, separate freezer sections. You're going to be able to take a little bit more with you on a trip if you need a little bit more storage for food. Moving past that, as we go through the hallway here, we've got some really deep storage areas in your hallway here too. These have adjustable shelving, so it really does open up a lot of what you can bring with you inside the coach. Our wardrobes here, I've got really nice big open hanging closet space here. It's double-sided. And of course below that you could bring all the socks you want. You can bring your whole sock drawer with you. Look at all this storage. It's huge. On the opposite side of the hall there, we're going to have our bathroom. That's an all-in-one bathroom space. So you've got your shower, your toilet, your counter space, your sink, your linen closets, all packed into one right there. Nice adult-friendly size. Moving into the bedroom here, we have a nice queen bed. I'm going to walk around queen. We've got step-up access to both sides here. We've got a little storage space on each side of the bed as well. Individual reader lights for each side of the bed. Built-in entertainment center right in front of the bed there. And of course we do have power outlets on the sides of the bed. So if you're plugging in phones or CPAP machine or something that's going to require power at night while you're sleeping, you've got access for that. And this is kind of cool right here. You've got a little control panel for your fantastic fan. So you don't have to jump on the bed to get up to access your fan in the bedroom here. We got controls for that right on the bed. It's a 2015 GreyHawk from Jayco's, the 29ME model. It's part of our premium pre-owned, so it's been through a pretty rigorous inspection and reconditioning process. So of course you're going to get a couple months of warranty on us. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Austin Manning. Don't forget to ask for me when you call or come out to see it today. Thanks.